Hi, I have in front of me here a new type of push-on F-joiner that we have available on tvtrade.ie. Now this is sort of a bit of a niche product, but I think definitely from my own experience in the TV industry that there's definitely a market for this product, okay? And I'm just going to give a quick demonstration of when we'd use it and the other options that would be available to this product, okay? So if you look at the connector here, we can see here that it's the same on both ends. And it's mimicking your standard F connector, okay? So normally we'll say, what we'll do here is we'll say, if we had, we'll say a cable here that was running, we'll say, to a satellite receiver, and we had a number of cables here, a large range here, and one of these cables was the right cable, but we weren't quite sure which one. We wanted to test a range of different cables here, or we wanted to run signal from a satellite dish to a range of different boxes and test each cable in turn. These push-on connectors here can be extremely convenient. What we do here is we simply come along and we push on this connector here, and we would come and test the first cable by pushing it in here like this. And when we've fully tested it, we simply release it and move on to the next cable here. And the idea here is, and what's great and advantageous about it, it gives a very, very solid connection, but it's extremely quick. And you know, it's not hard on your fingers in terms of there's no twisting and turning motion. Now the alternative to this, traditionally, we'll say if we had the same problem, what we would have traditionally is all the cables would simply, as they would normally do, would end simply in F connectors, like these ones here naturally would, okay? And if we're in a position then when we're trying to work our way through a large number of cables, look at what we'd face into, okay? We'd have this cable here connected with this type of F joiner here, okay? So I'll just put it on here. Screw it on, and then what we'd have to do is for each one in turn we'd have to screw it on like this, so it takes a good few rotations around, test it and then unscrew it, and then we're on and repeat the process. So you can see how much quicker the quick release ones are to this. So it's part of a wider range of connectors that we have available on tvtrade.ie. The two main classifications are your coaxial connectors, like you see here. So you have a coaxial connector and a coaxial joiner here. And these will be used traditionally with TV aerials, with the new Serview system, things like this. It's always coaxial cables. You'd also have an F connector and an F joiner. These are used in the satellite industry for satellite receivers. They're preferable to the others in terms of they have a much lower level of signal loss. If you're using them in conjunction with Sky Eyes, you'll have a high level of signal loss here, where it'll work quite well through these because of you know, it just gives a snugger, better connection. And also we stock a whole range of adapters here. So to we can see here that we have a male on one and female on the other of an F connector here. We have and this is a quick release one here, and we have a coaxial female and male versions of it as well, okay? So we're a very, very comprehensive range of it, but I think myself that this new push-on connector F joiner will be a very popular product, particularly for installers, even to carry a few with them. If they're just testing cables, things like this, it'll make their life very, very easy.